Alright, once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rokwa Kodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, salutation to the elect, the men through the four corners of this world, pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Right? This is 2018, the year of prophecy, and the men of GMS through the Spirit, bringing out videos to warn the world of what is to come, to warn Israel, Salakia, of what is to come, hoping that they will turn from their wicked ways and serve the Most High, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, right? I just want to make mention that we are the Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible, not the black Hebrew Israelites. No, we are the Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible, right? Just wanted to make mention of that, right? I don't yet have a title for this video, but we'll flow through the Spirit and we'll get there, right? But what I want to talk about is the famine that is hitting the land, right? If we look at Venezuela, the inhabitants of Venezuela, of that land, have it real hard, right? The kind of things they had to do to survive, right? And people to the other countries in the world feel that, hey, it's only Venezuela, but it coming, right? It coming, So let me just bring this first precept here. The famine coming, as I say. So every even in Trinidad, right, you're seeing people all jolly and spending all the money on boat ride and party and all these kind of things, right? Ignorant of the fact that great famine and destruction is coming, right? And the Most High, through his prophets of old, warn us of these things, right? And we're seeing it now. And even the other nations, Salakia, even the other nations are seeing it now, right? This is Ezekiel 33 and 7. It says, right, Ezekiel 33 and 7. It says, So thou, son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Right? That is the prophets of Great Millstone all the way down, because they are the watchmen who, show in the house of Israel the time that we in, right? Where people feeling it's a skin green thing and a laughing thing, right? But the serious thing is life and death, right? And the bit starting from Apostle Taha all the way down to the last sincere man in the truth, who pushing this word in sincerity and in truth, right? Giving warning to the house of Israel. You understand? Yeah. So I'll read it over. It says, So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me. Right? Basically give them warning. You understand? And that is what the prophets doing today. Giving the house of Israel warning. You understand? That great famine, death and destruction is coming. And we seeing it. It's righty. We seeing it. Right? Even these 2/3, right, seeing it. So we know that, hey, we are at that time. I'll jump down to verse 11, where it say unto them, as I live, saith Yahweh, power of Israel, turn from his ways and live, right? And the reason why all this death and destruction is about to hit the earth is because the wicked are being wicked still, You understand? And the wicked not turning from their wicked ways. Right? They're not reverencing Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai as Lord. They're not turning back onto the commandments that the Most High set up for us to live by. You understand? That is why the wicked, because it's saying 2nd Ezra 15:4. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And that is why the wicked is going to perish. You understand? Yeah. Because they have not faith in the Most High. Right? They don't want to live by the Most High laws. They want to live by Esau bullshit laws. Which makes no sense. You understand? He putting up laws with stating that it is okay for a man to have sex with a man. You know? That you should have, you could have sex with animals and all these kind of bullshit. That is why the world is running out of course. Right? So yeah, it say that the wicked turn from his way and live. Turn ye from your evil way, for why will ye die, O house of Israel? So yeah, warning from the Most High. If all you do turn from all your wicked ways, all you're going and die. You understand? And we seeing it now. Right? Look at the situation in Venezuela. Right? Where medicine is at a great shortage in Venezuela. Right? Women coming on the television and crying. Right? And that is going to engulf the world. You know, where you people might be in Trinidad or in Guyana, you know, and feel all you're safe. Right? These plagues are coming upon the world. Right? Yeah. As the Most High say here, why will ye die, O house of Israel? Right? And these things going on in Venezuela because these people not turning from the wicked ways and turning back onto the Most High. You know? They're not turning back onto the Most High. Because even Alright, let me bring it out. This is 2nd Ezra 15. I'll read 1 and jump to 5. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. Right? And we see in it with the scripture that say that the Most High will break the staff of their bread. And that is what going on in Venezuela. They have nothing to eat. You know what I had to be living on in Venezuela right now? The fat of animals. Yeah. The innards and all them disgusting thing with the Most High tell we that we are not to eat. That is where they're living on in Venezuela. The fat. Right? The bone of the animal, they're scraping the bone to try to get food out of that. You understand? The fat that it's smelling stink on the counter, flies all over it. And that is what these people living on. So if you people hearken not unto the Most High, these things coming to where you people thinking all is safe. And all they wouldn't run out of food and all them kind of thing. These things coming. Right? So it say here, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people. 2nd Ezra 15 verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people. Right? The words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth. Right? And through the Spirit of the Most High put in those words in the mouth of the prophet to warn the people. Right? Because it say, even in verse 2, it say, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Right? And how it is the prophets know at the time we living in, through the Bible, through the scriptures. You understand? Because even in Habakkuk tell you that write this vision and make them plain upon tables, that he will run when he read it. which meaning you will be at a different state of mind when you read it. You understand? It say that though it tarry, it will come, and we seeing that it coming. These plagues are hitting the earth, right? Look, in Trinidad, just yesterday, we had a big flood out in I think it's in the south side of Trinidad. Bawling out for aid, right? Where even people were electrocuted and died yesterday, right? But they didn't bring it on the news. They're trying to hide that from the people, right? People were electrocuted and died. You understand? Plagues are the most highest hit in the land, right? I'll jump to verse 5. It says, "Behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, so the sword, famine, death, and destruction." Right? And we're seeing that these plagues are coming in the world. You understand? Where we're seeing, as I say, flood out all 12 feet of water. You understand? A man was trapped in his car yesterday, where his car was full of water. He was trapped in his car. I don't know if he escaped or if he died. Right? People were electrocuted. People had to live on the roof. All of the food supply washed away. You understand? A man say right now inside the house, fish swimming in the house, came on swimming inside people's house. You understand? Yeah, these plagues are coming. Right? But you people want to go boat ride and feeling or they want to live in mirth when this time it's not about mirth. Right? These plagues are coming. Right? Because even in Venezuela, right, they have no money to buy anything. Right? So basically the dollar fail in Venezuela. They have no money to buy anything. You understand? And they are at the mercy of basically America. Right? And they don't even want America to help them. You understand? Because America just after one thing, which is the oil supply. Right? So what is going to happen there is America want a way in. You understand? Which is to offer aid to get the oil. Because that is why this devil Esau is invading people's lands, to take the resources away from them. You understand? Which shows you that he's the wicked that the Bible speak about. Right? I'm going to bring up quick precept in Genesis. Right, this is Genesis 47 and 15. Right, Genesis 47 verse 15. It says, "And when money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, Give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? For the money faileth." And yeah, that is what going on in Venezuela, and these things are coming. You understand? The money failing, right? The money failing. You understand? And as I say, that is about to hit the whole world. Right? Because look at all these Venezuelans, they're running from their country and running into other people's country for refuge. Right? But I was to the hardware to buy work supplies, gloves, this, that, and the other. Right? And a particular glove I went for, right? And it didn't have any. And the man told me, he say basically a lot of things are in short supply, that it's not coming into the country, right? He said a lot of things are not coming into the country. The manufacturers stop making it, and basically the people that import it don't have it to import anymore, right? We're showing you that a lot of things are cutting down, right? Because that is what the man said. The man, and he was an Elamite. So that is why I said earlier on that even the other nations are seeing the plagues that are coming upon the world. You understand? Even the other heathen nations are seeing it. You understand? Because before I was able to tell him, right, he told me, he said, you see what going on in Venezuela? That coming here. That coming here. And people ain't seeing it. It coming. You understand? Yeah. And that is when I start to show him, you know, that yeah, the Bible, the words of the Bible, the words of the scriptures is faithful and true. It coming to pass. You understand? Because what is going to happen too is that these people in Venezuela and who going through the same thing as Venezuela in other lands will be seeking refuge in other people's lands, right? Because it might have food, it might have this. But when they come and they eat out everything, live, wherever is the case, right? The same thing is going to happen here. The same thing is going to happen here. You understand? Let me just bring that in 2nd Ezra 15 and 59. Right? Where it says, thou as unhappy shall come through the sea and receive plagues again. Right? Yeah. That is people, when it say come through the sea, that is people leaving their land to come to other people's lands. You understand? And receive plagues again. Because, like, to draw example, Venezuelans will be coming here, right? And here will be in short supply, right? Here will be in short supply of food or wherever is men taking advantage of the Venezuelan females, taking away the son from them and had them working as prostitutes and all this kind of thing. You know, had the woman crying and all kind of thing. I have seen that in Trinidad going on right now, right? So yeah, everything backs up with the scriptures. You know, because basically that woman who was crying because the pimp or whoever it is that brought her over here took her son, right? Basically she flee from plagues in Venezuela, right? She flee from plagues there and came here and still end up going through plagues again. You understand? And that's showing you that the words of the scripture is faithful and true. Though it tarry, wait for it, it shall surely come. Right? And through the spirit, we seeing that it coming. You understand? We seeing that it coming, and it about to come full scale on the world. You know, it about to come full scale on the world. But you people wouldn't turn from all your wicked ways. That is why it will come and devour you people. You understand? Because all they wouldn't turn back onto the Most High. You know? Or they want to serve Jesus, which is a pagan white bitch. That is all they want to serve instead of the Most High. Right? And the Most High have healing in his wings for his people, Israel. Right? But you people don't want to turn back. Right? That brings me to my final scripture in Revelation 3 and 10. Right? Where it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. Right? Now this talking about the elect, you know, the men who will holy name Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai even unto death. Right? But the point is really in the last half of the scripture where it says, I will keep you from the hour of temptation which shall come upon all the world. It didn't say that it will come upon Venezuela. It didn't say that it will come upon Africa. It said it will come upon all the world. Right? And we seeing that it coming in Trinidad. We seeing that. Right? It is coming in Trinidad and it will soon, who knows, it may be done start coming all the other lands already too. You understand? But it coming, right? Reading on, it says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So once you dwell upon the earth, right, you gonna go through these plagues, right? You gonna go through these plagues, you know. So as I say, this was the last scripture I brought within this lesson. You understand? And I just hope that this was edificational to the elect and to those who listening, right? Turn from your wicked ways, right? Because the plagues that the Most High will bring upon the world, it already started. He bringing it. You understand? He bringing it. Right? Yeah. Because even a point I wanted to draw in this lesson, right, as I say, all the medicine and thing in Venezuela is at a great shortage, right? Even medicine for HIV, right? It is said that even medicine for HIV is at a high time low. They're not having it, right? And a man was saying, when he was saying, because he said that he's a HIV victim, you understand? And he said that he desperate for that medicine, because that medicine is what prolonging his life, right? And in Trinidad, right, it have a lot of HIV victims. So when these things come, there's a lot of people going and die. You understand? They even say in Venezuela, in the morgue, that the had no electricity. You understand? And nothing to preserve the bodies. The bodies, you know, smelling stinking with maggots. You understand? And there's a scripture where say that their dead bodies will lie. You understand? Roughly paraphrasing, their dead bodies will lie in the streets and all this kind of thing, right? And in Venezuela, in the morgue, the man saying that maggots and thing all over the body and all them kind of thing. You understand? It's showing you that, hey, these plagues coming, right? These plagues coming, right? They're living off of the fatter animals. The flesh of animals is selling for a high price that the people don't even have money to buy. You know, so whether I have to buy that, to buy the fat of animals, because that the man saying the fat is what making a good stew now. You understand? So they're basically not eating the meat of the animals because they have no money to buy that. So they had to resort to the fat. Right? And these things come into Trinidad. Because though these people flee in the lands to come, right? Right? Though they flee in the lands, it's showing you that, hey, even in the land that they flee to, it happening there too. Right? So, with that, I just want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakwakodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, salutation to the elect, the men that push in this word in sincerity and in truth, right? This is 2018, the year of prophecy, right? And we are the Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible, not the black Hebrew Israelites, but the Hebrew Israelites, right? So, until next time, I just want to say shalom to the elect.